appreciate that, man. Oh, I love MC Ren. That's my boy, man, like a motherfucker, man. I fuck with MC Ren, dog. For real. Me and MC Ren, one day, he played me his record, man, in my Tahoe and shit. We drove around Compton. And then Ren was with me at the end with Eazy, man, them last days when we recorded that song. We were at that house. Crazy story. Okay, so Eazy had this house in Topanga Canyon that nobody knew about. And I write about it, all this in my book. Towards the end of his life, he had separated from a lot of people. And he had got a separate house in Topanga Canyon. And he only had the 2 security dudes that he always had with him, the Samoan brothers, and his wife, well, it wasn't his wife at the time, but became his wife, Tamika, and the kids, and MC Ren, myself, DJ Yella, and Tony G. We knew that where that house was because we were there. We built the studio there, and we recorded that song and all that. But when Eazy, so I apologize because sometimes I don't call him Eazy because I used to call him Eric back then. I didn't call him Eazy all the time. I would call him Eric more. So when Eric moved into that house, I helped him move in. Me and Tony G helped him move in. Not fully, but there was some stuff that we had rented this van and we helped him move in his crib. But when we were downstairs, we were down by the garage. And funny thing, it's a motherfucker Eazy. He had like 15 TVs in his garage. And I'm like, hey, man, why you got so many goddamn TVs, man? And he's like, man, I like a TV in every room. Like even in the bathroom and shit. I'm like, what? Oh my God, bro. He's like, yeah, I like a TV in every room, man. I like this. And like, but damn, you don't even watch TV. It was funny. Eric was funny, man. I used to trip on him because he never was home to even watch TV. He was always working and shit. So, but I remember that day he told us, hey, don't tell nobody where I live. Like, this is only these people. So do not tell nobody where I live, man. And this is towards the end. And, you know, I get into it in the book why he was dodging people and what was going on at the time. The shit I'm gonna write about Eazy-E in this book, it's gonna your jaw's gonna drop, bro. Just that part alone of the book. The rest of the shit is a whole bunch of shit too. But that part right there, your jaw is gonna drop, bro. Cause you're gonna be like, I'm gonna put you right there in the front, bro. I was there to the last days, bro. So I'm gonna tell you what happened with Eazy and who he had problems with around him, and why he separated, and why he went to Topanga Canyon, and why he had his own little spot, and he separated from people. It was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. Even thinking back on it just right now, it's just crazy to think back on like what was happening, just how fast he passed away, man. Like it was so unexpected, man. You know, it's like you guys are listening to me talk right now, right? And then 2 weeks later, or not even 2 weeks later, like 2 months later, this dude is gone. And you're like, whoa, what happened? I was just watching him do it live and shit, you know what I mean? And that's how it was with Eric. It was like, we were just kicking it at the studio. I took the last picture with him alive. If anybody goes on my IG, there's a picture of the last one of him alive. You can see he lost some weight. And I didn't really notice it because I had been around him. So I didn't really like pay attention to that. But when I look back on the picture, I'm like, damn, he looks like he lost weight. Damn, why didn't I notice that? You know? And so, yeah, it was crazy, man. Yeah, if you ever go on my IG, or you're on my IG now, I'm saying, on my IG, if you look at my pictures, there's a picture of us in the studio, and it's with the group called the Nonce. They had a song called Mixtapes. They're in the picture because they were on the show that night. That was at the Ruthless radio show. And so when we walk outside of that picture, it was at 9 o'clock when we ended the show. When we walk outside, Eazy tells me, hey man, I'm gonna go to the hospital. I'm gonna see my doctor on Monday because I'm having a problem with my bronchitis. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He says, but I'm going to meet you at the studio Monday night so we can work on that song. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool. All right, cool. And then he went into the hospital, and then it wasn't until about maybe Wednesday or Thursday he called me. And that was weird because he used to call me all the time because he used to, like, Eazy used to be on your ass, boy. Like, he was one of them type of dudes, man. You know, he was like, he was calling you early in the morning and shit. That guy worked, man. That guy had a work ethic that he had a work ethic that was like, it was like he was going through the day, but he knew exactly what he was trying to get done. But he was so smooth and just relaxed and just, he wasn't like in a hurry but he was in a hurry in a way because he was always working. And he used to leave our studio in Almani at like 2:30, 3 in the morning. And I swear to you, man, this is no lie, bro. He called me at 6:30, 7. And I used to have an answering machine and I could hear, I tell the shit turned down. I hear, hey, man, I'm going to call you back in 15 minutes, man. You don't pick up. And he's like, and then I used to hate that answering machine. It was them old motherfuckers when they first came out. Because I couldn't, like, turn the shit all the way down. Like, I used to still hear a bit of it so I could hear his voice. I'm laying in bed like, God damn, what time is it, man? What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? Like, when does this guy fucking sleep, man? And then I'd have to fucking answer his call. Hey, what's up, man? How long you know? Say, man, goddamn, man. Shit, I've been calling you, man. I'm like, damn, Eazy, it's 8 in the morning, bro. I just left the studio at 3, bro. And like, yeah, man, I want to come pick you up, man. I want to buy a keyboard. One day he did that to me, man. I left the studio at 5. Like, he called me at motherfucking, I had about 8:30 in the morning. I'm like, damn, homie, do you want to go buy a keyboard? Yeah, Eazy used to work, man. That guy used to work, bro. That guy used to work, man. It's crazy shit. He used to live out of his car. I used to always ask people, when he was at the studio, I would tell people, hey, Eazy, tell him where you live at. Wherever I lay my hat. That's how he actually used to live, dog. People would trip out on the stories I'm going to tell you about Eazy-E, dog. They trip out on the shit I'm going to tell you about him, man. But he was a good-hearted dude, man. That's why